You know, Sam, the inescapable obviousness is that it is all emptiness. This moment is eternity. Get a taste of it and everything that seems to obscure awareness will dissolve into its origin, emptiness.
Obviously, Gilbert, and from the emptiness springs life itself. Form in the formless.
Sam, form is not really there. It is an appearance. The activity of knowing cannot be found to be in any particular place in the form. Retrace whatever knowledge you believe you have back to the naked knowing, and just notice that there is no form to that knowing. It is space-like awareness. This, I would say, is what the Buddha discovered.
Ha, Gilbert. The semantics of form guarantees the formless a role. With no form, no formlessness can exist at all, and never did. Beyond all of the words is what is. Concept is dead as the new concept. Ha ha ha.
The appearance of concepts can only be that. Distinctions have no basis for separation. Everything is that. The mind cannot divide oneness, no matter what it conceptualizes.
Why bother writing anything at all then ever?
Can you find the thinker?
Why? Who wants to know? Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. 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 Ha.
Pussycat. There is no thinker. Thinking is the activity. Thought cannot be found as an object and neither can the thinker.
Ha ha. You don't need me. All that Gilbert needs is his own questions, and like a radio he is turned on. And out come words.
Typical. Take your meds, Sam, and rest up. You'll feel better in the morning. Funny how folks get real touchy when they are asked to find the thinker. They feel trapped and bite back with vigorous excuses.
Ha ha ha. Thank you, Mr. G. I bow to greater wisdom. There is no one here, Mr. G. You are slapping yourself in the face by slapping the so-called Sam.
If there is no one there, why all the fuss, Sam? You are too clever for your own good. Your spiritual ramblings are appearing to be so competitive. Then you claim there is no ego.
I know you are, but what am I?
What? As Neo-Advaita says, there is only life. No one has ever lived a life.
Talking is truth and totally untruth at the same time. Parroting quotes which are not understood from the direct experience. How useful is that?
Those who talk about direct experience, as if it were some state, are just conceptualizing. There is nothing that is not direct experiencing.
There are no seekers. Start there. There is no Sam. Start there. There are no belief systems. Start there. There is no story, seekers, people, beliefs, entities, apart from what is made from thinking itself. Start there.
There is no there is only here, and it has no beginning and no end, no center and no boundary. The here is all there is. Seekers are trying to get there, which is only a projection in the mind.
Poppycock.
Sam, you're convinced that you're enlightened. There is no way that you can let go of that concept. And it is plainly obvious you're just a total dumbass.
There is no recognition in you, Gilbert, indicating any understanding of what is indicated. You just demonstrated that you are dealing in concept only and do not actually live the experience of nothing. Gilbert attacks the fictitious Sam person that Gilbert reckons is here, when he just said there was no here. Ha 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 he he he. We are really one, bro.
Obviously we are not one, because there is no conflict in one. We is a relative term for many apparent separate individuals. Me sapping you around is all in your mind, Sam. Please spare me another outburst of non-dual jargon, or the slapping will be more than just in your mind, freak.
Okay, it's your story. Enjoy. Get a taste of emptiness, and everything that seems to obscure awareness will dissolve into its origin. Emptiness, you say? Do it then, Gilbert, like the monk who left the girl by the river bank. And the other one who carried her for miles and miles before he said, "You carried her across a river." To which the first monk said, "Yes, but I left her at the riverbank." You're still carrying her. And she wasn't even that hot.
I don't give a rat's arse about any of this trash. Get a job. When someone professes to be beyond it all, it only takes a few words to draw them out into the open, and everyone can see the madness clearly.
Finding what is happening through the manifestation called me. This energy field. Here, now, relative to the senses, enjoy the dream, Gilbert.
Hot. Man, what a beautiful non-existent ego you found there, Sam.
Nothing any words say has any truth due to the fact that words are interpreted to mean something, and interpretation goes nowhere, as this dialogue essentially finds itself doing.
Anything you say is automatically false.
I'm rubber. You're glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks on you.
What? How old are you?
There is the penetration of allowing what is as it finds us like fine threads of silk like gossamer wings of love, found drifting as tendrils. As wisps almost whispering in our souls of the creativity that allows the evolution of the very matrix of life itself. The veil of the /@ matrix shimmers for the senses to behold.
What are you on drugs? The words of a fool and the words of an emperor are equal as the ever-apparent radiance of that. One appears as many.
Why was Ramana silent? Answer that. Start anywhere, but start exploring what is. Instead of a concept of what is. Oh wait. Is that a concept? I feel it may be. I'll check.
Sam, you have obviously convinced yourself that you are very clear and even enlightened, and maybe you think you have the power to wake people up. It's making me want to projectile vomit.
As we simply are all one and not two, so it has to be I am he and you are he and he is she and we are one together. There is no real right and wrong, except as a concept that is as useless as a brass tail on a pigeon.
Self-inquiry done. There is no self, and, I rest my case, Your Honor, Exhibit A, Sam's last statement should be enough to show anyone what needs to be acknowledged about our dear Sam. He's off his meds again, and needs a foot in his ass.
Go find the no-self then. Get a knife and run it across the no-self's throat, and cut deep enough to cut to the bone. You will find that the self is all that is. Neo-Advaita says, I am is the first concept, from which all other concepts spring from.
Fuck this, I'm gonna go get a beer.